Hey, Little Richmond police tell me this incident happened earlier this month in Gilpin Court and is under investigation. But people tell me there is growing concern over what happened in that video, so much so that faith leaders called a meeting with community members and police to talk about what happened and try to find a path forward. Richmonders are asking for answers after this video went viral. It shows what police say was a traffic stop along St. James Street in Gilpin Court that happened in early November. Richmond police can be heard in the video telling the driver to get out of the car.
Get out of the car.
The man can be heard asking police dozens of times to show the warrant.
Where's the warrant? Show me the warrant, bro. Please show me that.
The video shows the situation escalate as police pull the man out of the car. The video then shows one officer punching the man before police tackle, tase, and detain the man.
I saw my friend be hit in the face by a police officer.
Faith leaders held a meeting between Gilpin Court residents, Richmond police, and their councilwoman to address concerns over the traffic stop.
That trusted individual should have told him, listen, they don't have to show you. If this is the law.
You look at someone who is weak at the moment and they are being overtaken, it's not okay, it's not right.
Richmond Police Chief Rick Edwards says RPD leadership showed up to address worries about the incident.
And we want to address it head on. So that's why I think it's important to hear it. It's an uncomfortable conversation, but it's an important one. Every time we see one of our citizens interact in a way with our law enforcement, it can be upsetting. And this is one of those cases. And I've never seen a use of force that looks pretty.
RPD says they were already in the neighborhood that day gathering information about the shooting that took place a week prior. And they say Bruce Black Jr. gave them a reason to find probable cause. Police were able to obtain a warrant and pull him over. Edwards says the video only shows a small portion of a much longer interaction. He says an investigation was launched immediately per protocol of force being used, and the incident is being turned over to the Use of Force Board.
We take this very seriously, these investigations. Using force on members of the public is one of the most serious things we do in the law enforcement, and it's important for us to be as transparent as possible. There's no way to know what could have happened when you're in that moment, and that's what I would just ask folks of goodwill to just have a bit of grace and understand that the perspective of the officer is that we don't know how it's going to turn out.
CBS 6's legal expert Todd Stone analyzed the video.
So here he keeps saying, show me the warrant, show me the warrant. Tells you that in his mind, he believes that there is a legal right to have the warrant physically served on him, and suggests that he believes he's justified in resisting the arrest because he thinks it's not a lawful arrest.
Stone says the law does not require police to serve you physically with a warrant. That's because the extra time in getting a physical warrant could lead to destruction of evidence or a suspect acting more aggressive.
You pretty much have to go with the officers. So it always makes sense, really, if they say there's a warrant for you, to comply, and the time to contest that is later with a lawyer.
And the meeting ended with the community really coming up with a list of goals. They want to bring in a defense attorney to educate them on their rights. They also want to call on lawmakers to increase funding for de-escalation training. Now, police also tell me that Black was found with drugs and money during the course of that search warrant. He is facing 2 felony charges, one for assault of an officer and the other for possession with the intent to distribute. Live here in Richmond, I'm Maggie Marshall, CBS 6 News.